In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to restrict page editing in Confluence. By the end, you'll know exactly how to limit who can see and who can change a specific page, which is essential for protecting sensitive content or maintaining a clean, reliable knowledge base. Start by opening the Confluence page you want to control. Make sure you have the right level of access, edit or admin, because you'll need that to apply restrictions. If you can edit the page, you're good to go. Next, look to the top right corner of the page and click the Share button. This opens a small dialog where you can manage who has access. In that dialog, find the section labeled General Access. Change it to Restricted. This setting limits the page so only the people and groups you explicitly add will be able to view or edit it. It's different from space permissions, which are broader. Here, we're locking down just this single page. Quick note while we're here. Since Confluence is a web-based tool, I've placed the link to access it right at the top of the description, so you can jump straight in if you need to follow along. Now, add the specific people or groups you want to allow. In the field that says Add Names, Groups or Emails, start typing. Confluence will suggest matches. Select the correct ones from the drop-down. This is your allo list, so only the entries you add here will get access under these restrictions. For each person or group you've added, choose their permission level. Can view means they can open and read the page but cannot change anything. Can edit gives them the ability to make updates. As a best practice, reserve. Can edit for trusted teammates who truly need to modify the content, and leave everyone else on can view to avoid accidental changes. When you're satisfied, click Save. You'll see a small lock icon appear on the page, which confirms that restrictions are active. That visual cue makes it easy to spot at a glance that the page is protected. A few important reminders. These restrictions apply only to the page you're on. Child pages are not automatically restricted. If you need the same controls on those, you'll have to repeat the process there. Also, administrators retain full access even if a page is restricted, which helps with oversight and troubleshooting. And finally, use restricted carefully. It's a powerful way to safeguard drafts, confidential notes, or finalized documentation. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.